Now, big manufacturers may be shutting breweries, but it seems that making beer is proving a big draw on a smaller scale. More than 70 microbreweries were set up here in the UK last year, and there are now more than at any time since the Second World War. And it's not just the men with beards and pot bellies who are getting a taste for real ale, as Braggs Martel reports.
These are tough times for the beer industry. 50 pubs are closing every week, and we're drinking less and less of the stuff, down 6% in the last year alone. But a thirst for real ale is helping some survive the recession. The resurgence is due to the rise of microbreweries. A new generation of pubs are now making their beer on the premises.
People have come in and seen the beer menu and thought, whoa, you know, it's not a matter of coming in and ordering the brand name lager, it's a matter of coming in and you see a beer menu, how fantastic is that? And a changing menu as well. 6.6, that's pretty good. Oh, there we go. The perfect mash temperature for an English ale is about 65.5 degrees, so that's not bad, is it?
James Brodie opened the brewery at his pub, William IV in Leighton, North London, last August. He and his sister now make 36 different beers. They sell it for $1.99 a pint. The UK now has more breweries than at any time since the Second World War. In the last year, 71 new ones came on stream. Another 25 are set to start production by 2010.
People have grown up with really big brands, and those big brands are getting bigger. And people do want an alternative. They want to change. Across the board, people want to drink something that's been produced locally, that's been produced with care and attention and love. And there is a little bit of a reaction against kind of huge multinational corporates.
Duncan Sandbrook ditched his job in the city to set up his own brewery a year ago. He now produces 10,000 pints a week and is planning on introducing a new beer by the end of the year.
If you go back 10, 15 years, it was probably associated with being an old man's drink. And now there's really a willingness amongst younger people to try beer and actually recognise there's a lot of flavour and a lot of real taste in these beer. And that's really been accompanied by improvement in quality. So you're now looking at a lot of microbrewers who are brewing really quality beers and able to satisfy people's interests.
Despite its success, microbrewery is still very small. If this was the total UK beer market, it would only account for just 2%.
In this country, we tend to take beer for granted, and it is the last great British industry. We don't make much in this country anymore. We do make a lot of beer, and we're making a lot more of this type of beer now. The only growth in the beer market is real ale, cask-conditioned beer. And all the evidence is that this type of beer is pulling people back into pubs.
We set about to recreate an authentic IPA.
Perhaps the most radical of the new microbrewers is Brewdog in Aberdeenshire. The limited edition India Pale Ale is shipped on a trawler so it can bounce around at sea for a few weeks to recreate the conditions of its voyage to the subcontinent.